shoot guys, I was going to work on trying the paint on the cabinets, and I was going to unscrew the little holders, and here we are. Look at this. On the other side there is nothing. I cannot, you know, usually there is other part which holds the little handle in place, and those are just some different made type handles that they unscrew from this side. I don't know if I've got screwdriver. Usually I would use even like a kitchen knife to do this, and if I cannot unscrew it, then I've got to go shopping, and if I go shopping, then I'll lose all the motivation to do the painting. So I'll go and try to find the screwdriver. Thank God I found the drill, and the drill ends, some of them have the Phillips and the flathead ends as you turn them, so I don't have to leave the house to get a screwdriver, so I can try that paint and see how I like the color. I know I should be probably sanding or degreasing or do whatever else with that surface, but we are looking for the temporary fix for those cabinets. They won't stay here forever, so I don't think I'll be going through the effort. All right, I'll just give it a try and see how I like it. I imagine I do like it, because I was eyeballing that color for some time. Anyway, I was at Lowe's yesterday, and at the checkout the guy was saying that I can buy that little can opener for 68 or 78 cents. I don't remember now how much, but honestly, like I told him, like, no, I've got a kitchen knife or a screwdriver. I know that for sure Home Depot used to give those away for free with any paint purchase. I don't understand why Lowe's decided to charge for it. It's just a crazy idea for me, and the guy was really trying to be convincing that I should buy it. Absolutely, we should not. So this is kind of, I don't know, pastel turquoise type shade. Obviously all the paints usually dry slightly darker. I'm not pouring too much. I don't know how much commitment I want to do today to painting. So this is Wallspar brand. We are used to using Bear from Home Depot, and I love their paint, the Bear Premium. I'm not familiar with the Wallspar brand, but like I said, the shade of the color I wanted was at Lowe's, so I had to go with their paint. And shit, I'm already splashing all the time. Oh, my husband will kill me. So I already can tell you that the paint is thinner than the Bear, which I don't like. Which is kind of good to know, because there were some other colors from that brand that I wanted to buy for the interior painting, and I will heavily rethink it. The Bear paint is thicker. It kind of covers better. It doesn't splash as much as this one is doing. We tried some paints from Menards as well, and the same situation. They're much thinner. You've got to put more layers on, and they just splash when you roll. I don't like it. So yeah, I'll be just continuing to roll here. Kind of take a look what I think about the color choice, and then we'll decide if we want to continue to do so. It's kind of funny how the times are repeating itself, you know, like we're going back in fashion into those old vintage colors. Like actually they're like one of the more important expensive appliances are the ones which are kind of made into look into the vintage type look. I think we've seen the gas oven, which is really made into look like the wood stove. That was like $10,000. Amazing look, but obviously $10,000 for a gas stove, it's a bit steep for our budget, so we're not going to go with it. I think I'm okay with the color. I really don't like the paint. Like I really don't like that paint. If I will need more, I'm wondering if I would just go and have it color matched at Home Depot and use their paint. I think Lowe's also sells Sherwin-Williams paints. I don't believe, actually we used it once. I don't have opinion, neither nor. They're okay. They are thicker paints too, so I might maybe go with that brand, but Wolfspar, not my favorite choice. So I'm doing the faces now, later on we'll just do the edges. But it's like an instant gratification just to go and paint the surfaces you can see right away and kind of make you happy when you see progress. Of course I'll have to take the doors down and paint in between, and that's the least fun part of the job. But I would hope to paint the kitchen and then paint walls here and in the room with the wood stove by the time I have to go, well, one to Rochester to work, second to go to Florida for Thanksgiving. So when the boys come down for Thanksgiving, that at least the kitchen and those areas here could be cleaned up. I think it would be a nice surprise for them. All right, let me just paint this one more piece with you, and then I'll guys will let you go, and I will show you the finished project when I'm done, or when I'll take the doors off and I'll be painting the structure pieces. I just think it's easier to paint the doors when I'm hanging them when they are flat. That's why I'm kind of working backwards here, but you know what, whatever. HDTV tips are nice, but then also there are normal people who kind of make things work. And as long as it looks decent, we are all happy. Yeah, let me see. What the heck? Look, the color is amazing. Guys, I wanted to just show you quickly, just painted on those two, which you can see. How amazing changing the color into those, from those dark cabinets to brighter color brings life to the space. You can really see it like now when the sun is shining through the window here by the wood burning stove. But I think it's just like amazing. The video might not be exactly showing the change, but look, or maybe from this side you can really see like the life is coming back with bringing that bright color. And the kitchen is super messy. We're just kind of tossing things from one room to another as we are working on spaces. But the goal for me for now is to paint the bases that light turquoisey color, minty green, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, and then do tops, sand them lightly and stain them into fresher brown. But we'll see how I decide as we progress with the project. Probably I would want to do wood countertops, so we'll see. So I'll quickly show you to look how brand new this looks like with a fresh paint. This is how it looks before. Obviously the surface is nice and even because it's the inner part of the drawer, but this looks literally like brand new. So, and it really, I don't know if I can maneuver without spilling all over. It took me 2 rolls, like once, and then I let it dry, and then I roll the other one, and that's it for those parts. Fronts need, I don't know, this paint adjuster is really not a good paint. Fronts I already put 3 layers, and I'm still not satisfied with the finish, so I'll be continuing to roll. I'm sure like if blah 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 I would have been sanding and doing the proper prep work, whatever, maybe I would have more even surface on this, but this is the way I want it done. So it was worth for me to save the time on sanding, because it's not only sanding or using the greaser, it's also drying and making sure that you don't paint over a wet surface. So this is how far I've gotten. Then also this cabinet here, oh my gosh, this oven is something else. There's still cabinets here. and have continued on. I do not know if I'll be able to finish at least the fronts today. It's 4 o'clock right now, and I feel like I'm kind of getting burned out from doing it. Alright, I just thought about it. Probably I should have talked about the tools. So I'm using for painting, it's a small project, this paint tray liners. I think they're around $2. We already had a holder from painting the outside. I just bought the roller heads, and these are the ones, whatever Wallspar brand, for cabinets. They're like finer type mesh. I love the purple rollers for any type of paint job. They're really like fuzzy and very fine to have that nice even finish. And then I haven't used the brushes yet, but I usually, for work which doesn't require such a close focus details, I'll use those cheap brushes. They're $1 something to $2, depends on the size. And just like when I use it and I'm kind of done for the day, I throw it away, and the next day if I'm starting over, I will use a new one. I hate to wash brushes, and then I feel like after you wash them, they kind of, the hair doesn't line up the same way like when they are brand new, so I don't like to keep reusing the brushes. Obviously, if you're cutting the edge between like floor and floorboards and the wall, same like wall and a ceiling, you will kind of want to use a better brush to make sure that you don't have those overlapping lines. But for simple projects, when it won't matter if I overpaint somewhere, those brushes will be great. Wrapping up the work for today, so I'm kind of finishing up the paint. I just wanted to quickly show you a little suggestion. Maybe you guys already know. If you are rolling, just be gentle, let the roller do its job, because if you start pushing harder, you will end up with those edges, like over leaking edges, which will look horrible when they dry out. So don't put much pressure, just gently roll, let the paint come off the roller as it goes, to not have, let me demonstrate it one more time. See, when you roll this way, you end up with those nasty streaks here. There's more paint, and now I just have to try to lose it a bit. If you put enough paint on the roll and you are not dry rolling, as you are making the rolling motions, the paint will coat the surface without have to put too much pressure on, and this way you will have a nice even finish. That's it. That's the progress of day one. I just have to head home. I've got some other stuff to do, including work stuff, so I'll just let it dry, see how the paint behaves overnight. When it dries out, we'll be back tomorrow, put another coat and start painting the insides. Like I said, I'm hoping to be done with the kitchen before I have to head for Florida and celebrate the Thanksgiving, because I want the kitchen to be done when boys come back and kind of have some at least clean space in this house that can be enjoyed. So far so good. There are the little nicks. I might choose to use some wood filler and sand it. I thought it wouldn't bother me, but I think maybe it does. So I love it. I love the brightness that it brings. I love that vintagey look that it brings. It goes great with the brick floor, which me and Will really love. And in the back you've got the wood stove, which was like a heart of the house. We were so excited about that wood stove. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, quick look when the lights are off. It still looks bright. I really love it. Check it out. Alright, backing out and going to our apartment to do some of my work. Once again, thank you for watching and hope you join me soon.